Hey guys, welcome back to another tank tutorial. Today we are not doing the 3-inch gun carrier. Today we are doing the Churchill Mark 1, which I believe doesn't have any tracks, but let me make sure. Oh, I was completely mistaken. I said it doesn't have tracks. I meant it doesn't have side skirt fender things covering it. It's just exposed track. That's what I meant. I didn't mean it didn't have any tracks. Okay. So yeah, this is the 3-inch gun carrier, which is built on the chassis of a Churchill. And also, me building tanks have spread through Build-A-Boat. Look, there's a tank right there. I believe that is a something epic. So let's get into this tutorial. Last tutorial video. All right, I've done 2 tutorial videos lately. I've done a how to make an RC motor, and I've also made the how to build the ISU 152. So that's epic. So today we're going to do the Churchill, which I already told you. So just place a block here, just one metal block, and that should be your starter block for the base of the hole. Remember, I'm doing a part series on this, so the first part I'll do the hole, and then the second part I'll do the tracks and possibly a turret. Turret will be the hardest build on this. So put it up a couple blocks. I would suggest maybe 5 blocks. Wait, 4 blocks. And then you want to take your scale and put it at 0.5 and scale that up to make it thin. If you don't have enough metal blocks, you're gonna need a lot, so please grind and get some. Tank, stop it. So the Churchill is pretty long, and we're also going to put our rotation at 15. We're gonna click T, we're gonna line it up here. 1, 2, that should be enough. Okay, so we're gonna use 0 scale, and we're gonna make sure it's lined up perfectly. I wish we had the old update for the scale, because it would make it a lot easier to make this. I mean, with the old update, you could have just did this, just go down with it, and it would pop back up as a full block, which is easier for building and stuff, and they changed that. Excuse me. Sorry. That was kind of out of nowhere. So, yeah, what we need to do now. That might be a bit too much of an angle, but it's fine. I mean, all tanks are not perfect. Churchill had a lot of armor, decent mobility, but it was a big target. I think, I don't know. I'm not a tank expert. Well, I'm into tanks, just not like an expert. All right, so that's good enough. Here we go again with me saying it's good enough. So we want to scale it to around there, ish. We can probably scale it down some more. No, we can't. Okay. I'd like it to be thicker, but I think this part only had 45 millimeters of armor for the Churchill Mark 1. Okay, so now we're on to the flat surface, which has 89 millimeters and also some add-on armor for the gun. Yeah, this Churchill does have 2 guns. So we should have it like that. Now it's not perfect. Now we're going to go to 0.2 and do the little visor for the driver. We're going to scale it to there. And if you can't see it well, I'm going to paint it white. Ooh, that is a thing that we have to worry about. Please put your merging level to 0, because wow, it's going to be annoying sometimes. Okay, so your visor should look like that. We are going to put gold. If you don't have the screwdriver, just use the glass. I'm just using gold so it's stronger. And then we're going to use 0 and scale it down there. And then we're going to do that. And then boom, you have your visor. And you can paint this. Okay, so off to the gun that is also here. We're going to put it here, go to 0.5. Now, if you want to make this a special build, you can also make this an actual hole here and put the gun here and add like inside details like a breech or something, you know, if you want to do that. What am I doing here? Okay, yeah, gun. The gun is offset a tad. Then go to 0.2 for the add-on armor for over here. Should look like that. And then, I mean, we're lazy, so let's just do a square barrel. If you want to do a circle barrel, please go ahead and do that. You have enough room for a circle barrel. I'm just going to do square because I don't have much time for this tutorial. So I think this is I think they only use this for high explosive shells and also smoke shells, which were not really effective. I mean, sure, high explosive for infantry, you can blow up them or a open top vehicle, but they don't have much penetration, so drink from that. And then we're also going to add some more add-on plates here. We're also going to color that back in. So it should kind of look like this. I mean, if you want to angle your gun up so it looks more royal or something, you can. Alrighty, so now we're on to the top. What the hell? Okay, AFK grinder broke. Something. Oh god, it's starting lag. Sorry. So since this is not perfectly a square block, it's gonna be offset a bit. So if you want to, just go to 0 and place it perfectly-ish. It's good-ish enough. And the lag is also setting in a lot. Let me turn down graphics. Still lagging. Someone please clear that. Alrighty. PvP on We Go to War. I'm doing tutorial vid. Not right now. Okay. Now the backside of the Churchill, I believe, is just a flat face. Sounds weird to say that, but okay. Might not be perfect. Okay, so now we will add the hatches for the crew. Now on the actual Churchill, it does angle down a bit on the Churchill 1, but I mean, we can do that later. It's not the most important thing. Detail is not really something I worry about, and well, that's a lie, but what I'm trying to say here is that uh, what am I trying to say? Come on, think of something. I honestly don't know. So these are hatches for the crewmen inside the tank. Okay, so we should have little hatches there. Let's move this one back. Okay. Little hatches for the gunner here and the driver. What we also should do is add this piece here. So we'll go in one, put it down to 0.2, and okay. So it should look like that ish. Then for the walls, just simply go down to your base, which is should be okay to place things on, because if you have like a bad surface, it's not going to line up perfectly. See, or wait, no, bad example, but you know what I mean. I hope. Then we're going to go to 0.2 and shorten that so it doesn't protrude out like that. And then we're also going to line it up here, 0.2 it, and then bring it on in. So we missed a spot. Looks like I didn't angle it. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we're gonna just do one because I think that's the best. It'll save time. I mean, sure, there's a small hole, but I mean, the tracks are gonna cover it up anyways. So, okay, so that's the hole. Now we're going to go on to the painting. So you want to grab this kind of green. Actually, no, this kind of green. And then we're going to edit it by going to the click more button. And then you're going to pump it up to 46, pump it up to 87, and then a little bit there-ish. And then we're going to bring it down a little bit. Now that's ugly. Okay, let's try that again. You just need to find a perfect green. See, that's getting better. If we darken it, will that look better? That seems to be doing nothing. Okay. All right, that's a goodish green. Yeah. So your HUE or hue should be 20, saturation 65, value 37, red 82, green 94, blue 33. We're just going to lighten it up so we can place it for the rest of the hole. Now, if you want yours to be like German and paint it gray, I mean, Germans did. This is a British tank, but Germans did capture it. Okay, so we're going to go down a bit because, wow, that looks ugly. I don't know the perfect green for tanks. I just always guess. Okay, good enough. We're going to go darker so we can paint these little add-on bits. Now, if you want to do detail, you can. We're going to do that next. And then we're also going to go back here, get metal, 0.2 it, and then paint it black. So it gives that effect or whatever. Go to this dark gray and then put it down a little bit more for the hinges. Oops. Okay, so that's the basic hole. Now we're going to add the little rivets here. So what you want to do is click one, bring it on up. Like that. And it should be a little bit higher. Okay. That sells the look. And we're going to go here and add the little bolts. This is the first time I'm making a Churchill, so I mean it was the same thing for the other tutorial. It was my first time making a ISU 152. Okay. Those go here, add some bolts. I'm going a little bit too fast, sorry. That's how I am when I build tanks. I speed run them. I mean, I have to make tanks every day so I can have a new video. I think I'm the only Build-A-Boat channel that I do tanks primarily. I mean, sure, I do some other videos, but if you can find me a guy on YouTube, can be a girl, that does tanks and Build-A-Boat, and that's all he does, please tell me his channel. Am I doing this wrong? Okay. I mean, I know some, but I mean like a new one. New one that I've never seen. Also, Martin098, whatever your name is, please build a tank. I would suggest like a M26 Pershing or Churchill like this, or maybe a gun carrier or something. Right, we're going to do 0.2 here and then add little armor plates just for detail. We're going to darken that up a bit. And we're going to take that. Now you can add any details you want for the gun, or not gun carrier, the Churchill. This is your tank if you're building it and following along. Therefore, you can do whatever you want with it. Now remember, please build a tank. Tanks are awesome, and they need to become number one Something number one to build on Build a Boat. Yeah, that'd be pretty darn awesome. Reason being why I need tanks to be number one is so that stupid mechs won't be number one. Mechs are lame. You always see them. They're not unique. Tanks are not something you see every day in Build a Boat. You know what I'm saying? We're also going to put 0. We're going to add little handles for these things, hatches. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. We're going to get to the serious details in a moment. That should be your basic hull. We're going to add tracks in the next part, but now we will immense the details. So we won't put any details on the sides here because the tracks will completely cover that. And also you'll have side skirts so you can't see in. So we'll only focus on the top here and then we'll be done. I guess you can add some on the back here. We're also going to 0.2 that. So it's a little bit shorter. Okay, so let's start. Now you can do, I'm just doing this because I want to, but if you already have the hole, just go to the next part that I'll make in the future. Right now we're just doing details. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I mean, honestly, all my details that I have for my really good tanks, all I do is make squares and I place them everywhere I can. some pistons on. Extra bogey wheel, probably. I don't know. And we'll also, for if you add pistons and stuff for detailing, you probably should add like a chair behind here so it can connect. And then when you place the actual chair to control it, it won't get mixed up with these. I'll also use, the reason why we're building this so high up is so we can put collisioned off motors underneath the tracks. Make it like a handle or something. I don't know. Don't build them too high because we need room for the turret. So that's all the detail we'll do for the back of it. The turret will go here. So if you want to just plan ahead, the thing here, that'll connect to that chair, but honestly, you can just re-keybind it to the chair you're going to use for driving it. So that's the whole of it. We'll do the tracks and the turret next time. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe, I guess, or like the video. Comment down below what tutorial I should do next after the Churchill. And yeah, if you want, subscribe, blah, 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 all that YouTube stuff. And bye.